The underworld.
The water.
Out-of-date says there'll be consequences of the war, but there are more pressing matters at hand.
Bubuko von Vunvun.
The last World-Eater has been left undisturbed with the tree while you focused on the war.
Koibe o Korfabe.
He thought someone with your light perspective and key would have had different priorities and faced the World-Eaters before resolving the tribe war.
For the water.
Regardless, Out-of-Date is grateful the tribe war is over.
Bubuko von Vunvun.
Out-of-Date understands the road has been rough, but you already know what's left to end this journey, and it'll be tough.
For the water.
You're the only one that's strong enough to face the last World-Eater.
To Hawaii.
The future depends on someone with a light perspective to give the world a chance to survive. Only time will tell what the future holds, and if it will bring a lasting peace for those that make it to the end. Out-of-Date reminds you it's time to confront the last World-Eater. Could be hiding out there. He's learned you discovered and activated the last of the arcs. How exciting. Old doesn't always mean bad, especially when talking about tech from the before times. We've lost far more than we've relearned. Just imagine how much more of the world you can see in the Ark, now that the world's still going to be around. You fought well for the world. You can be proud of that, no matter what. Questions if you could possibly have any open spaces left for fellow travelers on that Ark of yours.
So, what we have here is an option.
Why? You don't need anyone else but yourself and me, of course, but I'm a part of you, so that doesn't count.
If you want to go quickly, go alone. If you want to go further...
But you know you...
Almost can't speak. He's so happy to be joining your voyage, to conquer the skies and everything beyond. Wiz knows it's the same old, but he likes... Wishes you goodbye. In harmony with what you can't see. Why, you made it to Hoofer. There's a living thing trader somewhere around here. The Smilo Shopperia. Guess shopping here put a smile on your face. There's so much more below the ground. You need to line up the switches so they match. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. Now hold on. Sit tight. Isn't that the Mechamajut over there? You need to loosen the bolts without rattling the Mechamajut. That's it. The sit-tight is loose. Time to stop horsing around and get the sit-tight back to Nocco. The antenna needs to be pointed in the right direction. As the iBox broadcasts, it's hit or miss, but when it does hit, it's usually right in the feels. You need to show your mount who's boss. That's a moto tunnel. Imagine when automotos blazed through here. That's Knuckle Down. It's got an upgrade bench in that little blimp up there. Let's see. Just be glad that beastie let you on. Now that the Majut's got a mouthful of bonbon gummy and the brand new sit-tight is in place, the Majut is ready to ride. Nocco's been training another fantabulous little critter that'll hopefully become a distraction for the hoof puff when you confront it. She's called them glitter moths, and the best way to find them is to go talk to Mito. She's asked him to keep them somewhere safe. You'll find Mito at Brightlight. He's a light-headed fellow, but hopefully he'll remember where he stored the moths. They're small airborne creatures with bright reflective wings and a conspicuous fluttering flight. Nocco. Is your mount paying attention? This place is called Brightlight. Mito lives close by. With the world getting darker by the day, there's not much time left to save it, and even though you've just met, he feels you're bound to play a huge part in that. Says there's so much darkness to deal with. Rather than curse it, he makes lamps to fight it. You found your way through the darkness. You shine like the sun in the sky, but will you use that power to warm the world or burn it? Hopes you see how much good you can do with power like that, and how easy it is to let it drive you mad. No matter where your path takes you, though, it's important to remember where you came from. The past brightlights the present. Wonders if you know how much of an effect you've had upon the world. Your presence changes things like light changes darkness. Did you realize that when choosing where to shine? Says he can see that in the way you brighten everything up. So happy you know you're helping brighten the world. There's plenty of it that's still worth saving. Whatever happens to the world, you shone as bright as you could. That matters more than you know. Says you did the right thing in taking up with the Myriad. They buy lots of his lamps. That's a tribe that believes in the bright things in the world. Claims he wasn't trying to sell you anything. Now, says he can see by the twinkle in your eyes that you're not here to talk about your allies. He assumes you are here to be enlightened. He can't blame you, as everything just feels dark and hopeless these days. There's something about you, like you're knit together. Your fate's connected. What you've said, he feels too. So why not call him Me Too? He senses you're like the dayfly, living every day like it's your last, afraid that when night comes, it might be proved right. Says it's pronounced that way, but spelt different. But he feels that connection with you. Mito says he's not only into those who shine bright, he likes things that glitter too. He reckons you haven't seen a glitter moth, and says it's about time you did. Even though they're nesting near gone grass, they never run out of glow. Finding yourself a glitter moth would give you that glimmer of hope you need to continue all the way to the end. Glows with delight at your bright passion for the light. Sometimes don't you wish you could flap away like a bird? Yes, some e-waste for you. That place there's a real fixer-upper, not an entirely lost cause. You need to swivel the globus's bearings. Hide or hunt tonight. That's your call. Metal scrap, that's the good stuff. stories look simple. So much damage. Spin, swing, crack. Stories only survive if someone is listening, so pay attention. Glittermoth Cave is right here. The best stories are about heroes. This is such a story. The scrap keeps piling up. Hey, there's some e-waste. Let's see.
Kannamunta.
That's enough glitter moths to make her plan work.
Inadabsunka.
She wants you to stop worrying about the paths you've ridden and focus on the inevitable road ahead, the one that leads to confrontation with the Worldeater.
Bialtuma.
The hoof puff is evidence of the duality of evolution, utterly beautiful and grotesque at the same time.
Kannamunta.
She means that the hoof puff has had more time to eat at the root as it's been isolated in the Knoopstonies mountains.
Vasano Kasamanwaru.
So, based on that alone, she reckons it has suffered as much damage as the northwest root that's hidden beneath the surf.
Andro?
It reminds her of the gnotes and, like them, it's hoofed. They're just a lot bigger. Find us a sunset to ride into. That brickbat is ripe for the pluck. Maybe find some higher ground to stay dry. When a story comes to you, pay attention. You don't see many old shops like that anymore. Might still be something worth poking around for. It really is a different world underground. That was the last of them. You've sealed the fate of the tribe and the tree. It's time for the end game. You have your destiny. Follow it all the way back to Out of Date. He never told anyone about what's next, but he's sure it involves you. Just continue to stay true to yourself and respect others whatever happens. You've become their pride, the guiding light of the tribe. It's time to return to the tree one last time.
Minalagi mamuru.
Noko knows she's known for saying things over again.
Kala.
Wouldn't be surprised if you met again. This place is like one big secret that keeps unfolding. Out of Date says the signs of the end of the world are everywhere. It seems nature is preparing to take revenge. The day of reckoning is coming, and you are invited. He can feel you're approaching the end date. If you haven't decided whom of all like-minded, light-hearted beings you've met have earned a seat on the Ark yet, it's time to do that now. Then grasp your last chance to make sure Lupa Lupin's stopped for good. The tree settled its score, but it left yours half done. He says you need to see Lupa Lupin eye to eye one last time. He's happy to help. Says you'll meet again. Don't trip it, just keep moving.